Hi guys, today I'm here to do a how-to hair tutorial. This look is requested by one of my subscribers. She said that she loved my hair in my last video, which was the Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass video, as well as the Ulta haul video. So I'm going to show you how to do this hair look. It's a very easy, simple braided hair look. So I have four hair ties, okay, and just some bobby pins, hairpins, and the hair color that you have. So what I do is I take this section, because I have layers. If I pull everything to a ponytail on the side, this whole section right here will fall out. It's pretty long, but it still will fall out. So I take this section of my hair and I just do a normal braid. I don't do a French braid, I do a normal braid. Simple, easy, just your regular everyday braid. So I braid it almost all the way down. I have about 3 inches left because I'm going to pull this braid to make it thicker in a minute. So I'm just leaving that like that. So then on this side, I do the same thing. I take a pretty big chunk. So I'm going to take this chunk. It's probably 4 inches wide and 2 inches thick. That's a little bit thick. But I just grab, I don't have any like measurements. It doesn't have to be straight, even. So then I take the rest of my hair that is left out of these, what are going to be these 2 braids, I put into a hair tie. As tight as I can, just on the side. But leave it loose enough that you can take this hair tie out once you're done with the braid. So, I'm going to take this section right here and braid it just a normal everyday 3-strand braid as well. I'm going to braid it pretty much all the way down as well. And then I'm going to put a rubber band on it. Okay. So now what I do is I'm going to make these thicker. So I just pull the edges all the way up. And then I do it on the other side as well. It doesn't have to be even necessarily. I just like it to be thick and a little bit flatter than it was originally. So this is what you'll have. It's just a little bit thicker. Let me get a little bit more thickness on these few right here. Okay. So there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin this back. So then you just have a braid that's pinned back right here. And you can see the little end over here. We're gonna pin this around the fishtail braid in a minute. So you're going to do the same thing with this one right here. So then you have that. So I'm going to pin this back behind my ponytail. Okay? So I'm just going to take out these the end of the ponies. Or the end of the braids. Sorry, guys. So just pin. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the big fishtail braid. So how you do a big fishtail is you separate your hair into two sections. You're gonna take the back piece on one side and you're gonna cross and put it on the inside of the second piece right here. So now you're going to take a back piece from the side that you just moved hair to, and you're going to move it to the opposite side. So you're making a crisscross formation in your hair. So you're going to continue crisscrossing and adding hair between the two sections. And you want to get equal parts as well. So keep that in mind. And it doesn't have to be completely even. I like mine a little bit messy, so it's not cookie cutter-esque. So some, like this one's a little bit thicker, this one's a little bit thinner, and these are pretty close to the same. So just do it however you like it. And there are other tutorials on how you do fishtail braids as well. So if mine isn't the best quality to see the braid itself, there are a few others online. But you just switch between the two sides to get a fishtail braid. Take from the back, cross over front, take from the back, cross over front, take from the back, cross over front until you get to the end, which I'm going to do a little bit more. I go until I can't really go anymore because my hair is layered. When it gets down to like the last like 3-4 inches, it gets really hard to be able to grab the pieces. Alright, so I'm going to end my braid there. I'm going to put another tie down at the end. And what I'm going to do is take this hair tie up here and bring it down. So then I have this piece from this braid right here that's just kind of hanging out right here. So I'm going to thicken this braid. So I'm just going to pull out pieces. It doesn't have to be uniform once again. I just like it to be thick. And what I do is I take this end piece and I actually tuck it into the braid. And I also pin it. If you have longer hair, you can also, or longer layers, you can also braid that piece into your actual braid. Mine is slightly too short to be able to do that, so I don't. So there is your braid into a fishtail braid. I personally love this look. It is super easy to do. It is one of my go-to looks, especially for doing makeup, on set and things like that. It's out of your face, out of your way. It's cool and comfortable all day. Hope you like this video, guys. Bye. Comment.